Story of a Crow's Clever Solution. On a scorching summer day, a crow flew across the land, searching desperately for water. The crow searched far and wide, over jungles, villages, and fields, but not a drop of water could be found. Just when he was about to give up, he spotted something in the distance, a pot. There was water inside, but too far down to reach. The crow tried tipping the pot over, but it was too heavy. Then he had an idea. If I drop these pebbles into the pot, the water will rise. One by one, he dropped the pebbles. Slowly but surely, the water level began to rise. At last, the water rose high enough. The crow drank deeply, his thirst quenched. Feeling refreshed and proud of his cleverness, the crow flew away into the sky. Moral of the story: where there's a will, there's a way. The story emphasizes the importance of intelligence, patience, and perseverance in solving problems. Key lessons: think before giving up. The crow paused and reflected instead of panicking or surrendering. Use available resources wisely. He used nearby pebbles creatively to solve his problem. Persistence matters. He didn't stop even when the task felt long or tiring. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Grandma's Tales Treasure on YouTube and Instagram for new tales full of fun and learning. The Tale of the Speedy Hare and the Wise Tortoise. Once in a sunny forest, lived a speedy hare and a slow tortoise. Hare said, "Look how fast I go. You never catch up, slowpoke." Tortoise said, We'll see." One day, Tortoise challenged Hare to a race. Tortoise said, "Let's race. From here to the big tree." Hare said, "Haha. This'll be too easy." Fox, the referee, arranged the race, said, "Ready, set, go." Hare dashed away. Tortoise moved slow and steady. After running for a while, Hare looked back, laughed, and decided to nap. Hare said, "I'll rest. I've got plenty of time." Tortoise didn't stop. Step by step, he moved ahead. Tortoise thought, slow and steady. Don't stop. After short nap, Hare woke up and saw Tortoise almost at the finish. Hare said, "No, I have to catch up." Tortoise kept going. The crowd cheered loud. All the animals started shouting, "Go, Tortoise! You can do it!" Tortoise won the race. Slow and steady had done it. Hare said, "You were right, Tortoise. Great job." Tortoise said, "Thanks." Slow and steady wins the race. Moral of the story: slow and steady wins the race. Persistence, patience, and determination can overcome speed and arrogance. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Grandma's Tales Treasure on YouTube and Instagram for new tales full of fun and learning. The Story of a Boy Who Cried Wolf, a lesson about telling the truth. Once upon a time, there was a young shepherd boy who took his sheep to the hills every day. He loved being outside in the sunshine, watching the sheep munch on grass and bounce around like woolly clouds. It was a quiet, happy life. But one day, the boy got bored. "No wolves, no danger, no fun," he muttered. Suddenly, he had a naughty idea. "What if I pretend there's a wolf? That would be exciting," he chuckled to himself. "Wolf! Wolf!" the boy yelled as loud as he could. "A wolf is chasing the sheep." His voice echoed through the hills and down into the village. The villagers heard the cries and came running. "We must help the boy," they said. Up the hill they went, only to find no wolf at all. The boy rolled with laughter. "Got you," he giggled. There was no wolf. The villagers sighed and walked back down the hill, shaking their heads. "That wasn't funny," one said. But the boy didn't stop. The next day, he did it again. "Wolf! Wolf!" he cried. Again the villagers came running. And again, no wolf. "This is getting old," grumbled the blacksmith. "We're not falling for it next time." Then one day, a real wolf came. It crept out of the trees and chased the sheep with a loud growl. The boy's heart pounded. "Wolf! Wolf!" he screamed. "Help me!" The boy cried and cried, but no one came. The villagers thought he was playing another trick. He was all alone with the real wolf, and no one believed him. The wolf scared away many of the sheep. The boy sat down and cried. He had learned a hard lesson. When you lie, people stop trusting you, even when you're telling the truth. Moral of the story: always tell the truth, even when it's tempting to trick others. Because if you lie too often, no one will believe you when you really need them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Grandma's Tales Treasure on YouTube and Instagram for new tales full of fun and learning. The Story of a Mouse and the King. A lesson about kindness and promise. One sunny afternoon, deep in the jungle, a big, strong lion lay fast asleep beneath the shade of a tree. Suddenly, a tiny mouse came scampering through the grass. He didn't notice the lion's huge paw and, oops, ran right across it. With a thunderous roar, the lion sprang up, catching the little mouse beneath his paw. Lion said, "Roar! Who dares step on me?" Mouse said, "Please, mighty lion, spare me." The lion laughed. How could this tiny creature possibly help him? Mouse said, "If you let me go, I promise to repay your kindness one day." Lion said, "Haha! You? Help me? All right, little one. Run along." A few days later, while prowling the jungle, the lion stepped into a trap. He roared and struggled, but the ropes were tight. Lion said, "Roar! Let me out! Somebody help!" Hearing the lion's roars, the little mouse rushed through the leaves. Mouse said, "Don't worry, dear lion. I'm coming to help." The mouse nibbled and gnawed the ropes with his sharp little teeth. Lion said, "You're doing it. Keep going, little friend." Mouse said, "Almost there, hold still." The lion was free. He looked down at the mouse with wonder and gratitude. Lion said, "Thank you, little mouse. You saved me." Mouse said, "I told you I'd repay your kindness." Moral of the story: no act of kindness is ever wasted. Even the smallest friend can make the biggest difference. Helping others brings unexpected rewards and wonderful friendships. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Grandma's Tales Treasure on YouTube and Instagram for new tales full of fun and learning. Story of the Bundle of Sticks, a lesson in unity. There once was an old man who had 3 sons. But these sons were always fighting, day after day, over silly things. The old man tried everything to stop their fighting. But no matter what he said, the boys just wouldn't listen. One day, the old man fell sick. He called his sons to his side with a special idea to teach them something important. He gave each of them 1 stick and said, "Try to break it." Snap! 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 Each son broke their stick easily. "Now," said the old man, "try to break this bundle of sticks." The sons tried their best, but none could break it. The father smiled. "1 stick is easy to break. But when sticks are together, no one can break them. Just like you, strong when united." From that day on, the sons stayed together and helped one another, because they had learned the strength of unity. Moral: there is strength in unity. Always stand by your family and friends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Grandma's Tales Treasure on YouTube and Instagram for new tales full of fun and learning.